Creation with Effect to the Body. I warmly welcome Miss Vani Sharma ma'am to our fourth session of Vidyutdhara, Illuminating Pathways of Power and Progress. Hello ma'am, how are you?
Hi, Purnima.
As we celebrate the auspicious festival of Navaratri, where we honor the strength, wisdom, and grace of Goddess Durga. We are reminded of incredible contributions of women like you who have excelled in their respective fields. So today we have Vani Sharma ma'am with us. Ma'am is a technical sales manager at Mini Edge System Private Limited. She has over 16 years of experience. Mini Edge System specializes in sales and marketing of innovative interconnect solutions with technology advancement features. Ma'am is graduate of KKWIEER Institute of Engineering Education and Research from Electrical Department. Ma'am, your journey and accomplishments are truly inspirational, and we believe that your insights would be invaluable to our students. So, what does a typical day looks like for you in your position, ma'am?
So, a typical day for me in my position, right? So, currently I'm working as the senior technical sales manager with Miniate in their sales department. So, typical day for me is like generating leads to develop the business and converting prospects into customers and then increasing the customer footprints and increasing the profit margin and increasing the revenue. And the most important role for me is developing trust with customers and the suppliers.
Okay, ma'am. Can you describe your job role and the department that you work in?
Yes, so as I explained this, so this is what I wanted to mean by what my current day looks like. The points which I mentioned, those were my roles and responsibilities that I carry out on a daily basis.
So, ma'am, what challenges did you face in your role, and how do you address them?
Well, the challenge which we face in a sales organization is develop, developing trust and setting the right expectations with our customers and our suppliers. Any sales organization, not only ours, but any sales organization for that matter, they face the constant struggle of delivering the goods in time to their customers, and there is effect of competition from the market in terms of the costing they provide, other manufacturers provide to their customers, and delivery of goods in a timely manner.
Um, so, ma'am, according to you, what skills do you think are essential for success in this field?
Well, the skills that are required to succeed or excel in sales career, the first and the foremost skill is effective stakeholder management. So, by effective stakeholder management, I mean having good communication with your suppliers and your customers. Secondly, setting the right expectations with your customers and your suppliers. Understanding the market well, then understanding your customer well, knowing the trends of the future. And last, I would like to say the most important skill that is required to excel in your career in that is a sales career. That is reading a lot. Reading a lot in terms of gaining technical expertise.
Okay, ma'am. So what interview preparations we should do? Can you suggest any platform or how can we improve these skills?
Well, knowing the different technologies like artificial intelligence, wherein which are conducted, I think in KKWAG, such seminars are being conducted. I think knowing your technical aspects very well, those knowing the different technologies on which the industry is working, I think those are the things the students should focus on.
Okay, ma'am. Uh, so how do you collaborate with other departments of your company?
Well, other departments of our company are finance department and operations department. So, in terms of finance department, like in a typical sales cycle, we have an advance payment mode, and then we have a net 30 days payment terms with our customers. So if we have to collaborate with the finance department of our organization, so we get the payment cleared with our customer if it is an advance payment, and then once the payment gets cleared, our finance department we communicate the same to them as well as our manufacturers.
Ma'am, are there opportunities for advancement in your department?
You mean, can you explain what do you mean? Advancement
Uh,
in
in
terms of
your
the industry we
department?
are working?
Yes, ma'am. What are the opportunities?
Well, I think there have been advancement in the microelectronics field wherein I work as a sales engineer ever since I started there. So initially, I remember there were phones from Nokia, and now their phones. Then it came the PDA. Then came the now we have the Android and the Apple platform. So with the advent of artificial intelligence and other technologies, I think my electronics industry is under constant pressure to make products that are compact, that are miniaturized in their size. So that is why the company name is Miniate. So I think we have to keep pace with the technological advancements, and our manufacturers or our suppliers they have to manufacture components that our customers can use to build their products, which are ahead of the times and relevant in the future.
Okay, ma'am, that's nice. So, have you seen your industry change since you started your career?
Well, industry since ever since I started my career as a sales engineer, industry has definitely changed. ICs, our basic platform, the product which we supply to our customers are IC sockets and PCB connectors. So the ICs over a period of time have shrunk in size. The miniaturization of ICs has taken place, whether it is BGA or PGA or QFP or QFN or so on and so forth. Same comes with the case with PCB connectors. So the challenge for the socket manufacturers lies in the shrinking of the making products which are sockets which are miniaturized, and also for them the challenge is in ensuring that there is precision, reliability in the components they make, which are very small. The package contacts are com- very placed very near to each other. So I think that is some of the challenges which our industry faces.
Okay, ma'am. Um, so, what should students focus on to prepare for this, for their first job in corporate world?
In terms of the sales career which I am in, I would say one word. If you enter as a sales career, they should focus. If they're entering a sales role, they should focus on simple aspect. I will say asking for a referral, asking for a RFQ, request for quotation, asking for when the tender gets released, asking for anything related to sales with your customer or your manufacturer, asking, because you should not there will be many rejections at every time, but you should not shy away from asking things. So ask, because there is nothing to lose.
So, ma'am, what steps did you take to get this current position?
Well, coming to the sales role, I would say what is important is having trust with your customer. So that will come only with effective stakeholder management and good communication skills. So now by good communication skills, I don't mean fluently speaking in English or any other language for that matter, but getting your message across the table in an effective manner is what is, according to me, good communication skills. Apart from these skills, I think what is important to, get to the current position I am in is understanding the market. I have said before, understanding the customer well, who are their competitor, who are the people from where they get their components, and understanding the trends of the future, and reading a lot to gain technical expertise. I think those are the things that are required to get to the current position I am in.
Okay. Um, Ma'am, how would you describe the corporate culture at your company?
The corporate culture within my company, it's good only, it's cool, and we are able to as and when we require a holiday, we get the holiday, and we in advance we convey to our manager that we require a holiday. And it's formal and informal both.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Now, if any of our participants wants to ask something, so they may ask.
Sure.
I would like to ask, can you just briefly tell us how was your professional journey after you graduated?
So initially, sir, I started as a quality assurance analyst in a bank in the US, in New Jersey, and that was a Toronto Dominion bank. I worked there for 3 years, and I when I left US and I came to India, I felt that my true calling was sales as a career. So although I had left US, I felt that I was sad that I had left US where most of the professionals dream of working. But for me, that loss was a catalyst for a bigger gain, that I got a job as a sales engineer with Miniate. And ever since then, there has been no looking back. I feel very happy to be where I am today. So the change from QA to sales domain, it's been a transformative phase of my life, and it was a case of when life gave lemons making lemonade. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other students, those who are having some questions, they can unmute themselves and they can ask. Nowadays, sometimes we face a situation, uh, the time has changed, but still the mindset of parents has not changed, or the mindset of girl students has not changed. Because most of the times when the companies come for the recruitment, girls student generally ask whether the job location is Nasik, Pune, or any other place. Because they hesitate actually to take job locations other than Pune and Nasik. This is one issue. In fact, some parents also say that my girl should get job only in Nasik. If the company is offering job in Nasik, then only she can appear for the campus placement. So this is some kind we are face. Sometimes we are facing this problem. In that case, what suggestion would you like to give to the girl students?
Well, I remember when I had, it's not only about job. I would like to give my example that when I came to KKWIEER as a student, I came all along from Faridabad, Haryana, and my dad decided to, he felt that going to some other city will give me more exposure, especially a city like Nasik, which is a pilgrimage city. So I think exposure wise, it gave me good exposure, not being leaning on our parents. That means taking the support of parents all the time was not there. So the same thing, I will apply to job scenario, that once if you only are hesitant to take up your job in Delhi or somewhere else, and be confined to Nasik or Pune, where your parents are or your relatives are, then I think you are more dependent on them, leaning on them. But in today's times, I think leaning in is more important than leaning on others.
Yes, that's true. So sometimes we need to motivate girl students, and in fact, we need to talk to parents also. Like, let her go, let her get the experience of the other things and all that. So that is what we are doing right now. Any specific memory that you have when you were in KKWAG that you would like to share?
um, well, I was always motivated by the professors they were at that time, although they have got retired. And Date ma'am, Kushare sir, Damal sir, they all used to motivate me. And Date ma'am, especially when I attended the master student and participated in debate. I remember she was during the lab session. She told, when we were there, 4 or 5 people in students in the lab. She said, "You participated in the debate. Why not others do it?" So I think that has still struck in my mind, resonated in my mind. And I always, whenever I come on the public platform, that gives me a kind of a boost or zeal or enthusiasm to do something. Like, my professors have always motivated me.
Yes, that is true. Any questions from the participants, students, faculty members? So I think there are no questions. So it was nice talking to you after a
Thank
long
you, sir.
time. And we would like to see you in the campus when you come to Nasik.
Sure,
We
sir.
would like to have the offline interaction with the students, sharing your
Sure, sir.
experience and all that. Yes.
I would like to thank all the professors who have joined and the effect student body who have organized this session. And in fact, rest of the 5 days also, it will be an interactive session with all the alumni students,
Yeah.
the ladies especially.
Yeah.
So I wish you all the best in your
Yes.
journey.
Thank you. Thank you. Purnima, you want to say something?
I would like to thank ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. On behalf of everyone here, I would like to extend our heartfelt thanks to you. And thank you for sharing your valuable insights with us today. Your knowledge and experience have truly enriched our understandings. So we deeply appreciate the time and effort that you put into this session. Thank you,
Thank
ma'am.
you so much. Grateful thanks to everyone for joining the session.
We will be uploading this on YouTube, so I think you do not have any reservations for that.
No, sir, that's fine with me.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.